Hello you guys, and welcome back to A Boy and His Blob. This is Cyborg Bowser here. Man, it has been a long time since I've done one of these. Let me just turn on the volume real quick. There we go. It's not that bad. Well, for me anyways, you won't notice it in video, but yeah, if you didn't realize it, this game is really loud. I don't understand why that is, but it is. Oh, and apparently I missed a chest up there, but I'm okay with that. You know, you wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. Oh, great. But we're back on our adventure after what seemed to be months, and plain and simple, college kicked me in the butt. But then again, who wouldn't say that, you know? And this is just us getting used to our new mechanic here, which is us riding a ball, pretty much. I'm not sure what you call this thing other than a ball. It is a bit finicky, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad, and eventually you do have to get used to this. So, oh boy, we have an arrow. And apparently you can bounce off of enemies as well. But I mean, you're not missing out on much if you just fall down, really. Because that's actually the way to go. We don't want that yet. But yeah, this is where you notice it's very finicky. But it's okay. Considering this is the intro level, I'm not too surprised. But now that I made it back up here, I can finally explain what's going on here. We are actually in the caves, like the cave system. And it turns out this was only just for a chest. But it's okay. That would actually be the second chest, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is basically a bunch of platforming here. I wonder why you would want that block though. Oh, you want that block to kill that guy. I see. That's why it's there, and he has the last chest. So that makes sense. You could just go past him. Just watch out for the spikes up on top. Oh, excuse you. Yeah, that's really precise, but not much you can do about it. And this is the end right here. Yeah, you push the block over, of course. But if you bounce too high, as you're going to notice here, well, that's just going to break the block. I was trying to be clever there, but you have to be really, really precise here. But the block does respawn, so don't worry about that. But yeah, you can see it right there. That's the end of the level right there. So it's an overall a really short level. But even if you do make it, and you're gonna have to complete the level. Like, you can almost tell that I make that, but I always end up destroying the block. But don't worry about it. It will respawn for you. You just have to get the right timing. And I don't have anything else to get up there either. That works, but I end up dying right at the exit. But thankfully, this is the last puzzle here. So it's really not that big of a deal. you're only given so many things. So the ball is really the only thing that's useful here. But there I made it. Just don't bounce again. So yeah, actually a pretty straightforward level. But then from here we can progress. And other than that first chest that we skipped out on, it's actually okay. I think we still do get something for it. So it's not like the game is punishing us or anything. I would like to think it is, but no, it's not that punishing. So basically we can just go back in here and not worry about anything. Because you can see I missed a chest here. But this level, and you can make a lot of these jumps regularly, but the blob sure as heck can't. Like, I'm pretty sure why that's the case. That is the right thing you need, but you don't have enough force on it. So what that tells me is you have to go all the way back to the beginning. Oh, there's a ball. I don't know what good that's gonna do me.
Hey!
So, how are you guys doing today? By the time I'm recording this, it's like 20 below out here. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I really want to go outside because of how cold it is. It would feel really good. But then again, well, maybe I'm just warm-blooded. And that guy sniped me. What a jerk. Yeah. I do like being outdoors. Just not very often. Don't know what that sound was. I guess disregard that. But yeah, it's really cold. It's been really cold the last couple days. So it's interesting to note that pretty much everywhere in the US right now is just, like, I guess below average is what I want to say. Everyone except for Florida. Wink wink. But anyways, not really much to say on this level. It's pretty much an extension of the first level. I would say it's pretty much an extension of this part. Well, I guess I'll see you guys when I figure this out. Alright, I think I figured it out, you guys. Although this is not easy to do, and it's really precise. You kind of want him to ram, but just not up there. To do this, you kind of have to be ahead of the game here. Like, you want him to fall down, but afterwards you want to move out of the way, too. Otherwise, he'll get you. So that's right, you want him to fall down. But you want the ball just as he's ramming. And it just takes timing. But ultimately, isn't that bad. And I don't know why it took me so many tries either. But that's one of many puzzles I had troubles with. Now, I'm not sure why you need the parachute here. It kind of seems like you're going to fall, but not necessarily. And I can't even move the camera, as you're going to notice. I try to move the camera, and it doesn't work all the time. But I clearly missed something there. I'm pretty sure I did. Or maybe not. I guess we'll see. And And I can't climb a vine. Can I? No, I can't climb a vine. But I can sure use a ladder, now can I? But that's not gonna work because it's not high enough. Well, this is quite a predicament.
Hey!
And I now understand why that alcove is locked. Because you would need that to drop the weight. But you don't have nearly enough room to do it. It's alright though. I mean, a lot of these levels, you're probably going to notice they're going to take a lot longer to complete now. But yeah, I was right. There was something down here. I don't even understand why they would do this to me. But they do. And I believe you can just go right back up. If I wouldn't have missed the current there. And that's why you can't rely on stuff like that. Not sure if I got the chest there. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Oh. That's right, I forgot I can do that. But there's really no point to doing that necessarily. Maybe that's enough, actually. That might be enough. If I can actually jump from it. See, the boy doesn't really have that high of a jump, I guess. But why would you want... Oh, you want the ball up on top. That's right, and you would want the ball. But just not yet. Okay, I think I figured this out now. Except that trampoline's in a really bad spot. But that is the right idea. You're supposed to use the ball to break those. So, that is right. See, when it comes to puzzle solving, it doesn't take me too long. While other times it can. Like, man, that guy just exploded to pieces. And we can't die off of that jump either.
Over here.
So, cool beans. But now we need this little alcove for who knows what. Well, we actually need that anvil.
Hey.
And puzzle solved. All of these are really huge jumps. I think it's okay to go down there. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Hurry.
Fair enough. Now we use the bowl again. It's basically a lot of the same. Not really a whole lot that you can really do about it.
This way.
Just traverse the level as much you can. As much you can. Wow, as best you can. Wait, there's something up there. Oh, it's just an alternative way. But I don't understand why this is here then. Unless this was the intended way. But you know, I'm not gonna ask questions.
Hey.
And I think that's the end. Oh, we're close to the end. Okay. We're close. There's a door right there.
Ready?
And this leads us to the third chest, I want to say. Yeah, the puzzles just never stop. They never do.
Blob.
But yeah, I like this game, actually. It doesn't take itself too seriously, Neither does the characters, quite honestly. Neither does the bosses. But it has some really good puzzles. I can't deny that. Now we want him to ram that, but we're gonna die trying to get him in there, and that is the end of the level. But thankfully, we just hit a checkpoint. We should be okay to respawn there. So, no harm done. We do want him to get rammed, but I can't get down that area unless we're supposed to jump down. But that would just be dumb, wouldn't it? Because we can get up there just fine, but we can't get down it. And I think that was done intentionally. Just jump over the guy and we're fine. Like, we're home free, pretty much. There we go. And that's the end of the level. There's always one puzzle at the very end that always gets me. And in that case, it would be that one. So what do we get this time? I'm not even sure what that is. But we're covering the first third of this island? Not even sure what you call this. I guess it is an island. An island forest area. I don't know what you call this. But apparently that ball is going to be our main mechanic for this world. There is going to be another mechanic coming up that I'm not looking forward to either. But again, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. I also do like the music in this game as well. It makes it feel like you want to go on an adventure as well. Oh god, not these. Basically, you push the rock onto the switch and it opens the door. I hate mechanics like this. Okay. And in this one, you actually need the blob to open that door. I can assure you that one. Okay, it didn't make it.
Hurry!
Well, darn. Well, these guys are definitely blocking the way, I can say that. That works. Well, we can't use this rock, because if we try to use this rock, then we can't actually progress. So, essentially, we can trap ourselves if we're not careful. But as we know from most other rocks, they do respawn. So, no worries there. Just try not to ruin everything. I know that's easy enough to do. It's easier said than done. Right, we need the anvil for this. And the anvil can stay still. Simple enough to do. But yeah, you can see the blob can't get through the door, but that doesn't matter because he can just balloon over, and that's a return trip for some odd reason. I'm not sure why you would want to return back, actually. Wait, what? Thank you. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Well, let's get going then. And while the boy doesn't like the water, it doesn't mean anything. Get off of there. That opens that door. We want this frog to disappear. And how are we supposed to do that? Well, why can't we just use a ball? He'll eat it, but when we try and get him back, the frog explodes. Actually, both of them exploded. Okay, that worked out. Better than I thought it would. Okay. A ladder will get me pretty close. But I can only jump off of it, I think. Yeah, I can only jump off. So I actually need... That switch isn't going to help me. But the trampoline will. Use that. And then we're actually supposed to use this rock right here. And problem solved.
Let's go.
Stupid bat. Oh great, these guys. But it's essentially an easy jump to make.
Come on. Hurry.
This is basically platforming here. Just don't get hit by that guy. Not exactly sure what you do with that switch, and I'm not really sure what that does. But I'm gonna put it down here anyways. But I mean, I don't know what that does. I can just jump over that platform. Though I think I may have made a mistake here. So that wasn't what I was supposed to do. But I know what I should have done. There's a couple of things that should have happened. But it didn't happen that way. Well, shoot. How are we gonna get around this one? Well, if you see that indent there, that doesn't help me anything. I think I know what's supposed to happen, but nah, I've screwed myself. So I need to die, basically. Yeah, I need to die in order for this to work. Because there's no way in heck I'm getting these back. So that just leaves me with me pretty much dying. That's what that guy is there for. Because if you move him off, that pillar goes back to the way it was. And you're not going to get around that. So just kill me. It's one of those times where getting killed actually does not penalize you. You think it would, but not in this game. Which means they can make it as brutally difficult as they want it to. And that anvil is within perfect distance as well. Just be careful. Don't hit the guy. Like that. So yeah, it is an intense puzzle. For sure. The first part isn't as bad, but then I don't know what that switch is for. I wish I knew. But to progress, this is how you would do it. That guy's in a really good spot though. I just want to preface that. If you have to, take a break. Because that'll be the easier way to do it. And look at that. Made it over. Now we just portal on down. Portal. But yeah, we can basically portal ourselves back. Not sure what the switch does. But there's really no point to that. That's the end of the level right there. So, it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. If I get everything in a level, then that's great. But at this point, I'm not expecting too much. You know?